Section 2, Video 3. So here's a proof. We talked about a proof having a beginning or a given, the work in between, and the conclusion. So we are looking to fill in our chart. A good place to start is a given. So our first step is to say K is parallel to W. We can also say that angle 2 equals angle 3. So on our picture, a good next step is to take that information and put it onto our picture, which is to say then that angle 2, I'll put a little arc there, and angle 3 are equal. Now they also tell us that K and W are parallel, which means that if you look at this set of points, intersection points, or these intersection points, we have all the rules that apply for parallel lines, which if you remember, if lines are parallel, then we can conclude alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and same side interior and same side exterior angles are same side supplemental if we are given parallel lines. Now these two lines themselves, these two angles themselves, are not intersected by a transversal, so we cannot direct them or connect them directly. Now our goal, that's our next perspective, our goal is to figure out what they want. There's not our goal, but our end game. So they want us to show that X and T are parallel. And that takes us to the last videos, which is if we can show certain relationships exist between angles, we may be able to use that information to say lines are parallel. So we have the given written down, so that's good step one. The question is, how do we get down to the end? Which I don't know what step this would be, but our very last step will be saying X is parallel T. Now we don't know the reason yet, so we'll get to that later. So what is a good next step? Well, a good next step is to build off of what we are given. Now we know that K and W are parallel. And what can we do with that? Well, if K and W are parallel, let's connect these two in terms of making a relationship. They are both interior of K and W. They are same side of the transversal X. So we're looking at this information. So 1 and 2, if the lines are parallel, like we're told, excuse me, 1 and 2 are supplemental. So let's say, because we can, that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Now we know that because parallel lines imply same side supplemental. So now we've connected those two. Now how does that help us? Well, if you remember, a given was that angle 2 equals angle 3. So in this statement, angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180, we can replace the 2 with the 3. So we can write down in our third step that angle 1 plus, and instead of writing angle 2, we will write angle 3 equals 180. In other words, we replaced angle 2 with angle 3 because they're equal, and that is substitution. Now what does that tell us? Well, we've just shown that angle 1 and 3 are supplemental. Well, our goal is to show that these two lines are parallel. And we've just shown that angles, where K is the transversal and X and T are the lines in question, they are same side submental, which we said in our last video is enough to conclude two lines are parallel. So our fourth step is to say that they are parallel, because same side submental implies parallel. And this ends section 2, video 3.